Hello, welcome back to DonNews. For you, it's literally been a day like always. For me, it's been a little while since I did one of these. Don't worry, I will and always make one of these every day. I will just pre-make them. And I got some interesting news today. I'm very excited because something happened that I've been waiting for a long time. Overwatch 2 is now the worst game on Steam. Yes! This piece of garbage is finally getting its knuppets. Alright? Blizzard, you've done it. You made the worst game ever. It says 10% there, but if you check the Steam page, it's actually 9% now. I loved Overwatch 1. I thought, you shouldn't support loot boxes, but the free content was good. Because you would get a loot box every level. You pretty much didn't have to pay for anything. And this, $20 for a skin, if you pay that, you're out of your damn mind, okay? $20 can get you so many cool and great games that for a skin, you're losing it. You're out of your mind, okay? Absolutely crazy. But this makes me super happy. If Overwatch 2 goes under, good. Just bring back Overwatch 1. Leave all the characters you made, and then bring all the systems from Overwatch 1, and I wouldn't be upset anymore. But no. Even though I hope them being purchased by Microsoft will bring back, like, Microsoft will come in and be like, yeah, we need you to fix this, please. Fix it. I hope that they do that. Bashing on Blizzard more, Diablo 4 is dropped off faster than Overwatch 2. And WoW Dragonflight, whatever about WoW. WoW was really good at one point, now it's just awful. But Diablo 4, one of the worst games ever. Blizzard can't stop making the worst games ever. The patch, including the Battle Pass, makes classes harder. Nerfs to everything. There's only 50 inventory slots, and the pass fills in, 2 of those constantly. So you always need space. So guess what? It sucks. New character has to be made. Scummy practices. Very scummy practices. And I hate it. I hate everything about Blizzard. I hate that they steal breast milk. Why do I even have to talk about this? It's in my video, but if you don't know that is something they did, let us not forget the breast milk bandit. I will never forget you. You're almost as bad as Billy the sex offender. But yeah, Blizzard. It's not all bad. Blizzard is fixing bad menu practices after people keep buying the Battle Pass by accident. Oh boy. Yeah, so placed activate premium Battle Pass. So let me give a little explanation for those who haven't played the game. When you enter the Battle Pass, if you hit A twice or whatever button you have it set to, it will just purchase the Battle Pass. Good. Don't worry. There's no refunds and no way to get rid of it. Yeah, woo! You get the premium Battle Pass activation by buying the deluxe edition, and then you wasted it by pressing the button twice. Congratulations. Yeah. Might as well redeem those rewards that you didn't want, and you didn't want the Battle Pass. You were saving that. Too bad. Luckily, supposedly they're fixing this. They said it was a mistake. They said they couldn't fix it, but obviously that was a lie, and they are fixing it because they made the game. Now, let me explain to you. As a programmer myself, when you develop a game on an engine, not only did they're either using their proprietary engine, which they made themselves, or they're using probably Unreal. whenever a developer says they can't do something for either of those two cases, it's a lie. It's that they don't feel like it, or they're lazy, or they don't want to. Trust me, with enough time and effort, like adding more slots to a character in an always online game, and they say they can't, is so wrong. I could probably do that in about 2.5 hours. I don't know how complicated their code looks, but I want to say adding inventory slots to a character is as easy as cutting a piece of pie if you know what you're doing. The only thing I do have to say about that is, yeah, it will probably take more internet bandwidth for the servers to remember all of the items your character has. But so what? You're Activision Blizzard and you're owned by Microsoft now. You have all of Xbox and Microsoft's cloud services at your disposal. So them not fixing the inventory problem is a lie. They just don't want to. They want you to get rid of stuff to buy more stuff. And this accidental buy, this was on purpose. There's no way it wasn't on purpose for people to accidentally buy it, waste their premium battle pass that they paid $20 extra for. $20 with no refund. At least they're fixing this, but still, it was a scam. All right, now on to what many people might consider the most exciting or least exciting news of the video, depending on where you look. The PS5 Slim has leaked. Oh, this guy is a cybersecurity candidate, PhD. Yeah, that's super cool. That's really nice, dude. Kudos to him. I was gonna go for my masters, but I decided to start this instead. But I still may do that. But yeah, very interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna play this video. I wanted to show it off here. That's the PS5 Slim, all right. There it is. Okay, I can't change the resolution. I'm going to leave this play while I talk here. If I had to guess, the top part of the PS5 there is... I'm going to pause it when it reaches to the side here. There. This top part is probably where all the motherboard, all the GPU and everything... This is the PS5 Slim right there. Okay. And... that's what you'll buy for probably $300. Then this bottom part is probably going to be $100, knowing Sony. I would say $50 because it's just a disk drive. But it's an external disk drive, probably $100 that you can add to this. It'll probably run worse than the PS5 one you have now because there's not as big of a heat sink. And the only thing is probably the processor will get you more, what do you call it? I'm going to call it just electricity for now, but more power to it. So games may run better that way, but I feel like this, looking at it, the motherboard small, may overheat. And all this bottom part is probably the Blu-ray drive. And if you look at the hinges here, these are probably just plastic brackets that you mush together, right? And then there's a port on the motherboard here where there's going to be when you push it in, it'll move a mechanism up into the motherboard and it will click in, letting the Blu-ray drive, because I guarantee it's not just going to be like a USB, because that wouldn't be fast enough to run UHD Blu-rays, even in 3.2 USB. There's no way, unless you just want the Blu-ray disc to run like piss poor and run bad. I don't see it happening. I see it's going to be either proprietary special casing mechanism that pushes together, or Uh, it goes directly into the motherboard's bottom. I forget the word for it. I haven't looked at it in so long, but take my word for it. It's probably going to be attached directly to the PS5 motherboard and not through an external device like USB, unless it's going to run physical games like Poop. So, yeah, that's cool. It's a lot thinner. If it's just the top part, which is my assumption will be the Slim, that's a lot smaller and really cool. But if you put it together to get the Blu-ray player, that's not much smaller than what we have now. It's still technically smaller even with this. But honestly, it's not as small as I would think it is. Yeah. So, it's probably just going to run all the games the same as your current PS5, so there's no reason to really buy it. Just save up for the PS5 Pro, which we know is probably coming next year, November 2024. So is the Switch Pro, or Switch 2, I'm sorry. So yeah, just wait on this. This is, unless you don't have one, or just buy the top part. There's no reason to really get the Blu-ray disc here, or this device in general. Just don't buy it. I never saw a need for slim consoles. They usually run worse. Like the PS4 Slim is objectively worse when you tear it down compared to the original PS4. And the same goes for like the PS3. PS3 Fat is the best one. I actually have the PS3 Super Slim because I couldn't find a PS3 Fat anywhere when I was looking to buy one to play Metal Gear, and I only want to play Metal Gear 4. So, but the point is, slim consoles, don't really understand them, don't really need them. If they're cheaper, go ahead and buy them. But I would just wait till the Pro comes out. If you don't have a PS5, definitely wait until the Pro comes out. If you already have a PS5, ignore this completely. Just ignore it. Well, that's my news for the day. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back tomorrow to talk about the news again. Probably more gaming news oriented tomorrow. I have a feeling, but yeah. So I want you to remember a couple things. I'm Don Solomon, the Don of Everything, and don't you forget it. See you in the next video.